it really is a complicated legacy, you know? I know everybody wants to try, or many people want to try and distill it down into one idea, one moment, one feeling, but I think it's far more complicated than that. I have some members of my family in South Africa who are like sad. And I was like, but you know, why are you sad? And it's interesting because I think for some people, the Queen symbolized something and someone, you know, it could be anything. She could have symbolized, you know, a world that was moving in a certain direction. For some people, she symbolized a woman being in power, which, you know, was inspiring. And then obviously for other people, she inspired colonized, you know, she evokes thoughts of colonization. She makes people think of the worst of the British Empire. It's complicated, it's nuanced. It's interesting because my gran passed away earlier this year. And at the time, my mom said she was shocked. And I was like, well, but we knew Gogo was getting old. And she's like, yeah. And my mom says some of the strangest things to me ever. And so my mom says to me, without even batting an eyelid, nothing, my mom goes, she's like, yeah, but she's like, I was so shocked, Buti, because she's like, because I thought that as long as the Queen is alive, your gran will be alive. I was like, what? It's like Harry Potter and Voldemort? What is this? No, and she's like, no, because they were born at the same year and they're the same age. And she's like, I'm just shocked. I'm shocked. She's like, I guess the Queen is stronger, but I thought they would both go at the same time. And then today the news came out, and then I messaged my mom, and I was like, wow, I guess you were right. And she's like, what are you talking about? And then I said, the Queen. And she's like, she's gone? And then I was like, yes. She's like, I told you. But not even like laughing, anything. She's just like, I told you. I knew it. She's like, they're sisters in heaven. They'll go be sisters in heaven. I was like, what a strange relationship you think my gran has with the Queen.